everyone, welcome back to Tech Time with Miss Boykin. I had another great question, which was how can I force each student to have their own individual copy of the digital worksheet that I've made? And that is such a great question. So what we are going to do right now is look at how you can make your template. So we're going to call this our kindergarten template, okay? And what we don't want is each student coming in with this one template and redoing the previous student's work, right? So what we want them to do is we want to force them to make a copy of it. That way, all 22 students will show you like what they know versus going in and redoing work. And it can just get very frustrating for everyone. So here's what we will do. We will go to share. So let's just pretend like this is done. We are going to go to share. Okay. We are going to say anyone with a link, or you can change it to, Dallas ISD. It's easier for anyone with a link. And because of the way that we're going to save this, it really doesn't matter anyways. So we're going to say anyone with a link, and we're going to say done. Okay. What we are going to do now is click on our URL, okay? We only want to highlight edit on, okay? Let me say that again. We only want to highlight edit on, okay? We're going to delete that. You need to leave the / there. And we are going to write copy. Do not press enter. Okay, now we are going to highlight this. We're going to copy it. So I did Command C to copy. I'm on my Mac, but that should be the same on any computer, okay? I want you to copy it. And then now we're going to go to our demo classroom. So let's say that you are really into the new Bitmoji interactive slide phase. You are going to click on your demo room. I'm going to insert a text box. I'm going to put it right here on my whiteboard. I'm going to say, week 1, rhyming words. Let's say digital worksheet. I'll stretch that out a little bit so it stays on one line. Okay, so now I'm gonna, here is your undo button, always. Just undo it and it'll go right back to where you had it. Let's see, let's center this because I like the way that looks. You can always change the font, so that's Happy Monkey, but it is too big like that, so I just went down to 13. I'm gonna go to insert. I'm gonna go down to link. I am going to copy the link. This is the URL that you just copied from Interactive Worksheets. I'm going to apply it. Now, when I download this as a PDF, because that's what you want to download it as to make sure that your kids can still click on the links in the classroom. You want them to be active. So you would just go up here to file, you would go to download, and then you would download it as a PDF. Okay. Now, every time a kid clicks on this link, it is going to force them to make a copy. When they make a copy of it, you will be able to see their individual work when they submit it back to you. Okay, so I went to my URL. I changed edit to copy. I didn't press enter. I just copied this URL. I went to my classroom. I added a text box, wrote what I wanted it to say, and I linked my URL. And now when I click on it, in order for me to complete this activity, it's going to force me to make a copy of this activity. Okay, so today we looked at how we can make individual digital worksheets for each student in our online classroom. Thank you so much for joining.